Paula Caroline Creamer is an American professional golfer on the U.S.-based LPGA Tour. As a professional, she has won 12 tournaments, including 10 LPGA Tour events. Creamer has been as high as number 2 in the Women's World Golf Rankings. She was the 2010 U.S. Women's Open champion. As of the end of the 2015 season, Creamer was 9th on the all-time LPGA career money list with earnings of $11,492,473. As an amateur, Creamer won numerous junior golf titles, including 11 American Junior Golf Association tournaments. Creamer joined the LPGA Tour in the 2005 season, and her victory in that year's Sybase Classic made her the LPGA's second youngest event winner. Early life and amateur career. Creamer was born in Mountain View, California, and raised in Pleasanton, the only child of an airline pilot father and stay-at-home mother. The family's home overlooked the first tee of the Castlewood Country Club's golf course. Creamer participated in acrobatic dancing and gymnastics during her childhood, and started playing golf when she was 10 years old. At the age of 12, she won 13 consecutive regional junior events in Northern California, and the following year she became the top-ranked female junior golfer in California, before moving to Bradenton, Florida in 2000 and enrolling at IMG Pendleton School, a co-educational prep school for athletic students. During Creamer's amateur career, she won 19 national tournaments, including 11 American Junior Golf Association events, and was named Player of the Year by the LPGA in 2003. On 2 occasions, Creamer played on the United States team in the Junior Solheim Cup. She was a semi-finalist in the 2003 U.S. Girls Junior and U.S. Women's Amateur, and reached the same stage of both events the following year. In June 2004, Creamer placed second in the LPGA Tour's Shoprite LPGA Classic, finishing 1 stroke behind Christy Kerr. Later that year, she tied for 13th in the U.S. Women's Open and represented the United States in the Curtis Cup. In December 2004, Creamer won the LPGA Final Qualifying Tournament by 5 strokes to secure membership on the tour from the 2005 season. She opted to turn professional immediately after the event at the age of 18. Professional career. Upon joining the LPGA Tour in 2005, Creamer quickly became a top player. On May 22, she holed a 17-foot birdie putt on the final hole of the Sybase Classic in New Rochelle, New York, to win by 1 stroke. Creamer became the youngest winner of a multiple-round tournament in LPGA history. Her record lasted until 2011, when Lexi Thompson won the Navistar LPGA Classic at the age of 16. On July 23, she claimed her second title of the year, winning the Evian Masters tournament in France by an 8-shot margin. She became the youngest and quickest player to reach $1 million in LPGA career earnings. In August, Creamer won the NEC Open on the Japan LPGA Tour, and added a victory at the Masters GC Ladies Tournament 2 months later. Creamer earned a spot on the U.S. Solheim Cup team, becoming the youngest player to do so. She helped the U.S. team win the Cup, going 3-1-1 for the competition. Creamer won the LPGA Rookie of the Year award for her season, in which she earned over $1.5 million, second on the money list behind Annika Sorenstam, and recorded 8 top 3 finishes. After her strong first-year performance, Creamer was second behind Sorenstam in the inaugural Women's World Golf Rankings, which were released on February 20, 2006. Her 2006 season, however, was not as successful. She did not win a tournament, and was hampered by wrist and foot injuries during the year. Creamer still managed to earn over $1 million and make the cut in all 27 LPGA tournaments in which she played, compiling 14 top 10 finishes. Her best result of the season was a tie for second at the Mitchell Company Tournament of Champions. In 2007, Creamer rebounded with 2 LPGA Tour titles. On February 17, she won her third career LPGA title at the SBS Open at Turtle Bay, making a 40-foot birdie putt on the 17th hole of the final round to defeat Julieta Granada by 1 shot. In November, Creamer won the Mitchell Company Tournament of Champions, defeating Birdie Kim by 8 strokes. She also played in her second Solheim Cup, leading both sides in points earned. Creamer went unbeaten in 5 matches as the U.S. team retained the cup. For the season, she posted 13 top 10 finishes and earned over $1.3 million, third on the money list. In the 2008 season, Creamer won a career-high 4 LPGA events and made more than $1.8 million, the highest amount she has earned in a season. In February 2008, she earned her 5th LPGA title at the Fields Open in Hawaii, coming back from a late 2-shot deficit with birdies on the final 3 holes. On April 27, Creamer came up short in a bid for her second win of the year, losing in a sudden death playoff to Sorenstam at the Stanford International Pro-Am. The following week, Creamer bounced back at the SEM Group Championship by defeating Julie Inkster in a playoff. At the U.S. Women's Open, she entered the final round 1 shot off the lead and in good position to claim her first major championship victory. However, a 5-over par 78 on the last day dropped her into a tie for 6th. On July 10 at the Jamie Farr Owens Corning Classic, she shot an 11 under 60, just 1 stroke off of the LPGA Tour record of 59 by Annika Sorenstam. She shot 6-0, 6-5, 7-0, 7-3 to beat Nicole Castrale by 2 strokes. Creamer's 4th title of 2008 came in October's Samsung World Championship, where she won by 1 stroke and became the first American with 4 or more wins in an LPGA Tour season since Inkster had 5 tournament victories. In 1999, in November of that same year, Creamer teamed with Team International to defeat Team Asia for the Lexus Cup. At the LPGA playoffs at the ADT, the last event of the 2008 season, Creamer was hospitalized with a stomach ailment, which was originally thought to be peritonitis. The ailment continued to affect her in the opening few months of the 2009 season, with doctors unable to make an exact diagnosis. At the 2009 U.S. Women's Open, held at Sauson Valley Country Club, Creamer finished tied for 6th. In her third Solheim Cup, she was 3-1 as the U.S. again won the competition. Creamer finished 10th on the 2009 LPGA money list with earnings of over $1.1 million. Her highest finishes during the season were a pair of second-place results at the LPGA Corning Classic and Lorena Ochoa Invitational. Creamer withdrew from the first event of the 2010 season with a left thumb injury, which she had first sustained in June 2009 at the Wegmans LPGA Tournament. The injury, believed to be stretched ligaments, required surgery in March after rehabilitation efforts proved unsuccessful. During the surgery, more severe damage to her thumb was discovered, including ulnar collateral ligament and palmar plate tears. She was forced into an extended absence from golf, and her thumb was still healing by the time she returned in June. In her return event, the ShopRite LPGA Classic, Creamer finished in 7th place at 10 under par. On July 11, 2010, in her 4th tournament after returning from her thumb surgery, Creamer won the U. Women's Open. She was the only golfer under par for the tournament, with a score of 3 under par, 4 strokes ahead of Suzann Pettersen and Na Yun Choi. It was the first victory in a major in Creamer's career. The U.S. Women's Open was her only win of the season, but she had 4 top 10s in 14 starts. Creamer did not win a tournament during the 2011 season, though she did have 7 top 5 finishes and 10 top 10 finishes. Her highest finishes of the year were a pair of ties for second at the Donnelly LPGA Founders Cup and CME Group title holders. Creamer was again selected to the U.S. Solheim Cup team in 2011. She posted victories in 3 of her first 4 matches but lost in the singles to Katrina Matthew by a 6 and .5 score, as the American team lost to Europe. At the 2012 Kings Mill Championship, Creamer finished the tournament tied with Ji Shin, and the two entered a playoff. They played 8 playoff holes, each parring every time. The playoff was then suspended because of darkness, and it resumed the following day. Creamer bogeyed the 9th playoff hole, losing to Shin's par. It was the longest 2-player playoff in LPGA Tour history. The following week, she recorded a 3rd-place finish at the Women's British Open. Creamer earned over $800,000 and had 7 top 10 finishes in the 2012 season, but was again unable to win any events. During the 2013 season, she made over $800,000 and finished in the top 10 6 times. She also appeared in the 2013 Solheim Cup, but lost 3 of her 4 matches as the U.S. team lost 18-10. Creamer's 2014 began with 2 T3 finishes in her first 2 tournaments, the ISPS and a Women's Australian Open and the Pure Silk Bahamas LPGA Classic. On March 2, 2014, Creamer captured her first LPGA tournament since the 2010 U.S. Women's Open. At the HSBC Women's Champions Tournament in Singapore, she was tied with Azahara Munoz after 72 holes. On the 2nd playoff hole, she sank a 75-foot eagle putt for the win. For the remainder of the season, Creamer had one other top 10 result, a 7th-place finish at the 2014 Evian Championship. Her earnings in the 2014 LPGA Tour season were over $700,000, outside the top 20. Her money list ranking of 22nd was her lowest to date. After a stretch of 4 straight miscuts, Creamer fell outside the top 40 in the world rankings by September 2015. She was dealing with the effects of swing and equipment changes. Despite not qualifying on points for the 2015 Solheim Cup team, Creamer was chosen for her 6th appearance in the event as a captain's pick. As part of a U.S. comeback from a 10-6 deficit entering the final session, she contributed the cup-clinching point with a win in her singles match. For the 2015 season, her earnings were under $400,000, 47th on tour. Creamer changed swing instructors before the start of the 2016 season. Having worked with David Whelan for 15 years, she began receiving instruction from Gary Gilchrist after Whelan left his position at IMG Academy. As of the end of the 2015 season, Creamer was 9th on the all-time LPGA career money list with earnings of $11,492,473. Playing style. Creamer's drives are relatively short. Her 2012 average driving distance of about 245 yards ranked 193rd on the LPGA Tour. Former player Beth Daniel has said of Creamer that her short hitting is stopping her from being a dominating player. However, she is considered an accurate ball striker. Creamer ranked outside the top 100 in putts per round in 2012. 2012, and Golf World magazine's Ryan Harrington described her putting as sometimes balky. While she was the LPGA leader in greens in regulation in 2009 and was regularly high in the tour rankings for the statistic early in her career, by 2014 she fell to 51st. Due to her fondness for wearing pink, Creamer's friend Casey Wittenberg nicknamed her the Pink Panther. The sobriquet followed her when she turned pro. In addition to her pink outfits, Creamer sports the color on several of her golf accessories, including her club grips and golf bag. Creamer also uses a Pink Panther club head cover in a nod to her nickname. From 2006 to 2009, she used a pink golf ball, provided by Precept Golf, during the last round of some tournaments. Personal life. Creamer graduated from the IMG Pendleton School the week after her first LPGA victory in 2005. She moved to Isleworth in 2007. It is a gated community in Windermere, Florida. Creamer has endorsement deals with many companies, including TaylorMade, Adidas, Citizen Watchco, Ricoh, and Bridgestone Golf. Forbes estimated her 2013 endorsement income to be $4.5 million, and her total income placed her among the 10 highest-earning female athletes that year. Her likeness has been featured in each sport's Tiger Woods PGA Tour series of golf video games. Since 2005, Creamer has done charitable work for the First Tee, an organization that benefits junior golfers. She hosts the Paula for Kids celebrity event, an annual outing that raises money for the First Tee of Sarasota, Manatee. In addition, Creamer has appeared at youth golf clinics and donated scholarships to IMG Academy. She also has a foundation that aids junior golfers and military families. On December 16, 2013, Creamer announced her engagement to Derek Heath, a United Airlines pilot and United States Air Force veteran. The couple were married in 2014. Professional wins. LPGA Tour, LPGA Tour playoff record, LPGA of Japan Tour 2005 NEC Karuizawa 72, Masters GC Ladies. Major championships. Wins results timeline. LA equals low amateur, DNP equals did not play, cut equals missed the halfway cut, T equals tied, green background for wins, yellow background for top 10. Summary: most consecutive cuts made 41. Longest streak of top 10s 3. LPGA Tour career summary. Official as of November 22, 2015. Asterisk includes match play and other tournaments without a cut. World ranking. Position in women's world golf rankings at the end of each calendar year. Team appearances. Amateur Curtis Cup 2004. Espiritu Santo Trophy 2004. Junior Solheim Cup 2002, 2003. Professional Lexus Cup 2005, 2006, 2008. Solheim Cup 2005, 2007, 2009, 2011, 2013, 2015. World Cup 2006. International Crown 2014. Solheim Cup Record Awards. American Junior Golf Association Player of the Year 2003. Golf Week Junior of the Year 2003. Golf Digest Junior of the Year 2003. Golf Week Amateur of the Year 2004. Golf Digest Amateur of the Year 2004. American Junior Golf Association Nancy Lopez Award 2005. LPGA Rookie of the Year